Hello, today we're gonna look at the problem that teaches us the difference between work done by external force, friction force, and the net work done on the system. Let's read the question together. A block is pulled by a 40 Newton force on a rough surface, travels 6 meters. The coefficient of kinetic friction between the block and the surface is zero point 0.2. Calculate the followings. The work done by the 40 Newton force, the work done by the friction force, and the work done on the block. Okay, before we start, let's draw down all the forces acting on the block. And the best way to do this is to draw a free body diagram. Okay, so let's say our mass of 5 kilograms is here. So what are the forces acting on it? First of all, external force that's pulling it, right? This is a 40 Newton force. There is a weight of the block, which is mass times gravitational acceleration. Force exerted by the surface on the block, which is a normal force. And as block starts moving in this direction, there's going to be a friction force, which is going to oppose the direction of the motion, right? So right away, we know that block is not moving up or down. So weight and the normal force are balanced. So they are equal to each other. Let's write down a value for the normal force. And normal force will be same as mass times gravitational acceleration, which is going to be 5 times 10 or 50 newtons. Now, this gives us a chance to evaluate the friction force because we know the friction force is coefficient of the friction times normal force. Coefficient of the friction times weight, which is going to be 0.2 here, which is given, times 50 newtons should give us 10 newtons. Okay? Now let's start answering the question. So the work done by the 40 Newton force. Okay, so let's write down the answers for all of them here, and then we can just go one by one. So work done by a 40 Newton force is going to be equal to work done by F is equals to force times the distance it traveled. Question says that block travels 6 meters, so force F is 40 newtons times 6. It gives us 240 joules. Work done by friction force. Now keep in mind that friction force is opposing to the force F. So work done by friction force is minus 10 newtons times 6 meters, which is going to give you minus 60 joules. In other words, energy is being dissipated by the surface in the form of the heat, right? So you're not doing any useful work. Friction is just taking away energy from the system. Well, now the last part is work done on the block. So that means what is the net work done on the block? Well, so 240 joules is done by the external force, and we take out the 60 joules or add negative 60 joules, and work done by the block comes out to be 180 joules. And this is the answer for all the questions, and that's the end of the problem. Thank you.